Oh, hey everyone, what's up?
Hello.
Today we have special guest, my dad. What's up?
What's up?
And he's, as you guys know, I'm a fan of poker.
Yeah, just a fan.
Ooh, ace king, nice. But yeah, Alpharad said that he would show me the ropes on some poker.
Yeah, and ace king, we in the business call pretty good.
Yeah, we call that a pretty pog.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's not suited, which could be better.
I'm not sure.
Do we want to?
And that's okay. I'm just
Yeah.
trying to get it situated.
Yeah, it's all good.
All good.
I mean, if we want to make it easier, we can just have Colin put on a funny little GIF or something like that.
All right. Oh yeah, I forgot about Colin.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
we do
yeah.
all the time.
You can
Especially with paying him.
Yeah. Oh, do we?
Yeah, sorry, little bro.
Yeah,
You'll
sorry,
get your
little bro.
allowance next month.
Oh yeah, that's a you can call him little bro actually if you want.
Little bro.
Refer to his paycheck as an allowance.
Little bro got his allowance this week.
Yeah.
Right. I'm trying to. Actually, is there a way that we can put it on this? Because this is like super small and hard to see, kind of. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just have Colin zoom in. See, look at that.
Okay, Colin, can you zoom it in for me? All right. So what's this right board looking like? This looks.
So we raised with an ace. The board hits us pretty hard, so we just went ahead and continued as if we had it. Although we just only had ace high. This one here we called in the big blind.
We got top
He's
pair.
betting. We got a weak top pair. We're gonna let this guy blast off and just take his money.
So wait, okay, why are you letting him just like bet? You're not gonna raise him or anything?
Well, so we know this guy's a fish. Fish is good. Fun player, guy.
Okay, fun player. Okay,
fun player.
not on the come up.
Because he doesn't have a max out. Now this is a bad card.
Oh, that
for
sucks.
us. So
That
we'll
sucks.
just check call here and see if he either bluffs at it or if he has it.
Are you gonna still call the ace? All right.
Yeah, we'll still call. Yes.
Oh, that piece of shit.
We knew it was a bad card. We
That
knew it was
piece of
bad,
shit.
But we had to keep him honest.
Okay. Oh, I respect. That makes sense.
Yeah,
So-
I think just sort of like some background for people. For my 21st birthday, my dad and his dad took me out to Vegas, and it really felt like a way to get them to Vegas,
Yeah.
because I felt like I was there for my 21st birthday, and I saw you guys for like dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, "Sorry, play at the big tables."
Okay, we're gonna put some pressure on this guy.
That was my first time in Vegas. Well, first time in Vegas, but I could. Like,
There was
be in
also
Vegas.
a Smash tournament, right?
Yeah. I was there, but like I couldn't. No, that was the same time. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. One of the two GG sagas.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah, one that's since been redacted.
Oh, okay. That's why I forgot about those. Gotcha. Also, did we win that hand?
Yes,
The-
sir.
The fours. I do not hold my composure there. If I see two low fours or something, and I have like a middling pair, I kind of freak out. I think that's my thing.
I can see that. I can see
Yeah.
that.
So
But you were talking earlier about range. So when I 3-bet him, if he would have had aces or kings or a big hand like that, he would have re-raised. So by the fact that he didn't made us feel real comfortable about it.
okay.
So like this is a perfect example right here. This hand's just too weak, so we'll just have to fold.
Oh, did he re-raise you there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I think that's the interesting thing about poker to me is just like the game's all about aggression. There's not really any defensive options besides just giving up. But
That's true. That's a good point.
like, I don't know. The fact that like any situation, your only response is to just be more aggressive, whether or not it's good or bad. It's just it's crazy to me.
I just really like the mental warfare of it personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Is that what you thrive in?
Yeah, it's like chicken, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
You just put another raise in or another bet and see what they do.
I really just like getting super meta reads on people and just saying not just like, oh, this person always folds here or anything like that, but just
Okay, we got us a fun player here, guys, and this guy's trying to raise him.
how can you
See,
spot
he
the fun
sees-
players? Also
Can't
for
stop him. You want him.
for people like tuning in, fun player is an O2er in our
Yeah.
in our jargon.
Yeah,
Go on.
a smash shitter as we call
So
him.
what happened here was that this guy had limped in, so we knew he was a fun player, and then this guy tried to exploit him by raising him, and we didn't have anything, but we raised him because we knew what he was doing.
Yeah. So limping in is whenever you come in like you put in the minimum bet possible, like pre-flop.
God, I can't wait
That's
for this
right.
video to spawn so many new gamblers.
I mean, that's fine.
kids.
For the
As
kids.
a gambler, as somebody at the poker table myself, I encourage people to come out and
Come
try
to
poker.
our table. Let's hang out.
Like I'll show you the ropes. Absolutely.
yeah, first time chatter. Of course you can jump onto the table.
Of course, you can tier 3 subscribe right now. Yeah, right now we're playing this thing called zone poker, by the way, where it's the thing about poker is that the way to play it optimally, you have to fold like 80, 90. What percentage of hands do you say you fold?
So that's just it. I think that the real, there's two different theories on that. You can play a lot of hands.
That's a terrifying
and
board
against
also.
weak players, and you're gonna do well. Okay, so here we got our first big call, which we're gonna make.
Yeah, wait, what are we're calling with top pair against possible full houses?
He probably has a 3 or a 2 here, so we may just let this go. Actually,
Did you put you all in for that?
yeah,
That
he
was
just jammed.
king queen. Okay, good top pair.
So here's a guy that called out a small blind. Remember what we talked about the small blind?
Yeah,
You don't do that.
but since he's
So
calling
we know
out,
he's fun.
yeah.
So we're gonna keep betting him.
And the thing is, if he's in the small blind, he's more likely to have shitty cards. 'cause-
Yeah.
Okay.
Or be a bad player.
Yeah. True. Okay. Did he fall out? All right.
And so this is bad too. He just let out. So we'll just raise him and see if he really has anything.
Oh man.
He does.
Hey, it'd be like that.
That's the thing with poker. Sometimes I don't know. Like sometimes having balls just doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right. Because cards are good. See, he rivered us. We were actually ahead the whole time.
I am disgusting at the river. Also, because I'm sure most people aren't like super familiar with poker
Yeah,
terms.
I mean, just tab out and go back to doing your homework.
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Well, I was just gonna say like there's pre-flop, which is before we put cards on the table. This is the very start, and then there's the flop, which is the first 3 cards that came out. So ace 10 10, that's the flop.
Yeah, on a show of hands, who's played poker before, and now who feels stupid for raising
yeah.
their hands?
Yeah.
Someone did distinctively. You know what I wish we could do as streamers? Do
What?
you remember in like first grade when your teacher would turn off the lights and everyone would stop talking?
Yeah.
I need to find a way to do that.
I
just
think
go
that's
black
deafening.
screen.
We just
Oh.
rivered the flesh.
That is beautiful too. That is a beautiful flush. Actually, so how much did he put in there? I couldn't see.
He bet 13.
13?
He bet the pot. We win.
Yes, sir.
Ship it.
Oh, I love poker. I love poker
I love
so
winning
much.
specifically.
Yeah, I love winning in poker right now. So are we up right now, actually?
Yeah. that's why we're here.
See, I'm just not used to that. Usually my poker battles are
Winning.
it's a lot of oh man, poker's rough, I guess. Try again. Lots
Yeah.
of going back and adding funds to my account as
Yeah,
well.
Joe's wondering, he's like, why does it look so fun when you play it?
Yeah, like you're moving so much faster through all this than I go through them. Like
So we were talking about pre-flop. A lot of it's just me knowing what hands I'm going to even play from there.
that makes sense. Yeah. I was staring at that ace 3 that you just folded. I was like, man, what would I do there? And you just instantly folded that. I was like, all right,
Instant fold.
I was like, all right, cool. Because I see an ace and my caveman brain goes, ooh,
Yeah.
really good card.
They look good.
They look
Aces look awesome.
they're really fun too.
They are fun.
Like, because
Ace
some
King's good one.
ace king's really good. See, do you have a favorite hand in poker?
Aces.
Yeah, okay, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite bad hand in poker, or not bad?
I
just-
like all of the suited connectors, like 9-10 suited,
Yeah.
8-9 suited.
Those are
Yeah.
fun.
Those are fun.
You can bluff
no
with
one
them.
sees them coming.
I like asking anyone what their favorite hand is.
in poker. Okay,
Yeah.
Major has one.
Left hand.
What's Major's?
Ace 8.
Ace 8.
Yep, that's
Suited.
Yep.
Yeah, that's probably.
That's my my very first poker tournament that I won online. I won with ace 8 suited.
Nice.
And so yeah, it was a fun time. Mainly because the last like 10 hands or so, Major had been bugging me for like an hour to go smoke weed with him in our garage because this was early quarantine. And I was like, hold on, let me finish this poker tournament. And then we went on for like another hour, but he watched me play like the last final hands.
Yeah.
It was 8 hours and I got like $80
My
for
dad
it.
knows Major. You met Major a good amount
Yeah.
of times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually saw him at the U2 and Black Eyed Peas concert too.
Whoa.
Wait,
Bringing back the old days. Right?
Yeah,
Wasn't that right?
no.
He was right behind us, wasn't he?
Maybe. I don't know for certain.
Yeah, I think so.
But dang, yeah, that's better memory than mine. Honestly, looking back, crazy concert. Not like, yeah, it was good and all, but why was Black Eyed Peas opening for you too?
And at the time, I think they were like the #1 band in the world. Like the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah,
were.
that was just like, what was the song? Like they had Time of My Life. They had I'm a Bee.
Yeah.
They had a couple others, like it was like post Pump It, Let's Get It Started. Like they had like another resurgence right around then. It was weird. I have no idea why they paired those two bands together.
Okay, I was curious if you're gonna keep fighting that for a second.
Yeah, I tried to see one more, see if a 10 would roll off.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Because the other guy called too, so I felt like I could stack one of them. If
if that card if it didn't make a flush, would you have stayed in there? Maybe or
depending. He just bet big all of a sudden, so I just gave him credit for it.
I can't really see the numbers. I just see that people are betting. So
yeah, you're kind of
okay. I can hear whenever they shove because it makes that one noise, but or it makes like that money clocking noise. God.
So like when you see these guys, like this guy on this left screen in the big blind,
we can see your mouse, so you can just like move
he
your
only
mouse
has
around.
$28, so we feel like he's a fun player. So like this would normally not be an open here, this 6-3 suited, but just to play with this guy, we'll play extra hands.
Oh yeah, that's a really good way to tell if someone's a fun player right off the bat. How much money they have at the table.
Yeah, because most of the good players, they always have it either automatically, reloading.
Yeah.
So they always have a full stack.
Because you want to be able to have as much money possible to bet, so that you can make the most.
That's right.
Yeah. There's not really because like it sucks getting a really good hand and then only having like $5 put in the pot. Like you want to be able to put as much in as possible.
You finally get aces.
Yeah.
And you have $5.
That's an ugly ass board.
Yeah.
Is there a strategy in poker just come in and look like you're worse than you are? Or like, would you want to come in looking like a fun player?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could wear like a flowered shirt and a visor, like a clear visor.
Like full tourist.
You could go all out. Yeah.
So I think it's like the guys with the hood up,
Yeah.
That's the ones to be scared of.
Yeah, they look like they're okay. So here we're gonna go ahead and squeeze this. That's what they call it in the business.
See, we're not under the gun, are we? No, we're two.
No,
under.
we're in the big blind. See, we just won both of those.
Jesus Christ!
This game goes a little faster on the Zoom, so you can't really talk about them as much. Whereas I would like to be able to show you.
Yeah. I mean, okay, top air here. Pretty good top air too.
And we'll check it. Where most people would probably just keep betting there.
Oh, you know what is another game we could play, Joe?
What?
It's not Blackjack. It's not even Hold'em either, but it's the weird. Remember Luigi in 64 DS?
Oh yeah, just poker. Yeah, I mean, that's still poker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys about your Blackjack?
Yeah. What about it?
What about it?
How did that go?
It went pretty well. This is for a video on main channel. It hasn't come out yet. Maybe it has. We never really know when these go up.
Yeah.
Probably not.
This could go up 3 years from now, for all we know, dude.
Yeah. So the name's Colin. You told me about him in the first place because he's from like Holy Rollers and all that. We pretty much flew him out here, and he gave us like. Is like we could have just gone through Blackjack Apprentice and learned like all of his counting card stuff online, but I thought it was like better for the video to kind of have like a mentor in it, So Joe and I had a session. We just sat down for maybe like 2 hours, and he just gave us Blackjack 101. And then we were like, yeah, we're probably. I said probably. I didn't. I was like, yeah, we'll probably like do some research before. Then it's like, yeah, you should. And I was like, we are, right? Like, we're going to, but I said probably. And he was like, it's not that easy. Yeah. And I was like, that's not what I was. No, we're just naturals. What can I say?
Yeah.
So, Joe, how did you feel about like the actual art of
counting cards?
trying to count it?
Stealing money from casinos?
It's hard though.
It's so hard.
And then it's nerve-wracking too.
So yeah, because he taught us all about how counting cards, keeping like the active count. Oh God.
Active count, running count,
running count, total count.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was working on that, and I was finally starting getting like a good groove, and I was like counting properly. And then I was like, all right, go like full speed, like dealer speed in Vegas.
Yeah.
And then he started to, and I was like kind of losing. I was still barely following it. And it was like, so you guys from around here?
He starts talking to us, asking us questions.
And that's something I'm not prepared for. I don't even know how to practice that.
You were doing good, and then he asked you like where you're from, and you locked up.
Yeah, because I feel like that's a great way to get people counting cards. Is just like make conversation with them.
Yeah.
Because that I felt so capable in counting cards for a video and everything, and going to Vegas and all that. But now that I have to realize, like, I was like, oh, I can just be cool, be calm, collected, and all that. But now when I have to like make conversation over counting cards, I honestly don't know if I can do that. That just sounds so hard. And I don't know how to practice that.
You also be playing optimal blackjack at the same time too, as well.
Yeah.
Which, optimal blackjack's not awful, but like if you don't have like a lot of blackjack experience too, it's kind of rough.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I don't know. It's I'm excited for it still though. I've been practicing my card counting a little bit.
Yeah, I have to.
Like,
Are you doing it with 2 cards at a time?
I've started doing it 2 at a time now. I was doing 1 at a time just like at first, but now I've started doing 2 at a time. There's one day actually Deanna came in though, and she started talking to me like while I was like counting cards. I had messed up once. I was like, all right, I'll start doing 2.
Oh yeah, just have her just talk to you.
Oh no, she started talking to me and I had to stop.
Oh.
Like I got 3 wrong in a row. I was like, all right, fuck this. Like
Yeah.
3 full sets. I kept like finishing with like +2, -2.
And so I always wondered, like, when you get into the heat of the battle and something like that happens and you lose your count, do you just wait? Do you get up and just take a break?
So
and
they
wait
say
to
you just
start
ignore
over?
it, move on.
Yeah. Because I mean,
What
like,
do you do with your count though?
I feel like you would just like you could still kind of like roughly know. I feel like it's probably not
yeah.
as optimal, but like
Yeah.
He kind of told us, he was like, if you're early on in like the first deck, like you can just leave without ever losing anything. But he said if you just lose your count, just kind of go back to where you were, just go with it. It's gonna be a little wrong, but oh well.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which, because I don't know how much like actually counting cards like helps like advantage wise. Like I'm not sure if it takes it from like a 49% chance of winning to like 51 or whatever it is, but like it's probably not that bad. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll be more practiced by then. I want to start streaming blackjack so that way I can practice that.
That
like,
would be fun.
talking to chat.
Talking to chat would be good.
Yeah, but I've been running like I'll like do like an optimal blackjack. Like I'll do like 100 hands of blackjack, like just while talking like in a Discord call with my friends.
So this is you'd always call here, but this bet is just so big.
Oh,
We're just gonna have to fold.
was he in the small? Or he's in the big blind too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I only made it $1.25 and he made it like $6.50.
What the?
So it's
Okay,
just
yeah,
a
that's
crazy size.
all right. King queen off. Well, you. All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
This is a bluff raise here. Oh, see, and then we get a
So wait, you're bluffing with king queen?
yeah. Well,
That's
I block ace king, I block pocket kings, and I block pocket queens.
And now your bluff's just legit.
Yeah.
Okay, I think
And
that's the
this
crazy
guy
thing.
is range is capped right here because he doesn't he wouldn't have called a 3-bet just by himself there.
Okay, and by range you just mean the cards that he's likely to be holding right now.
Right.
Okay.
Because if he had aces or kings, he would have just re-raised it.
Okay,
Instead,
that
he
makes-
just called. So
That makes sense. Oh gosh. But yeah, no, I want to go back to an actual casino again soon. I've been thinking about just driving out to Vegas. Just,
let's
Not
go.
far.
yeah, it's really not.
Yeah, what are you doing tomorrow?
Yeah,
Shit, I don't know, dude. Probably.
wide open.
Yeah. Honestly.
I would
What do you-
probably really change my flight to where I just flew out of there. Yeah, no problem. Handled.
I mean, last time I went to Vegas, I just sat around like I don't remember what hotel we were in. We were just in some random casino hotel. And there was a poker tournament that was going on. I just stood around it for like an hour just watching it.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't find the registration desk. I'll be honest. I didn't know where to
Yeah.
get the chips. But I was still just watching it. I didn't see as many people that like. I don't know. I didn't see like the people in the hoods and like the glasses I was expecting to see.
Yeah.
Everyone there was just kind of gross. It's like being at it's kind of like being at a Smash tournament in like a really weird way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think one time when I took my dad to a Smash tournament, we just kind of like sat and watched and was like kind of thrown in the corner in the convention center. My dad met Void.
Oh, I love Void. Void's probably good at poker. I'll be honest. Void's just a gamer.
He's one of those guys who's just good at everything.
Ooh. This is
Okay.
Do you remember him, Dad?
Time to bluff one, boys.
or bluffing.
Yeah, we're gonna overbet this.
Do you remember him, Dad? He was also at Cup Pong.
So we're betting $7.50 into a $5 pot.
Am I getting donut walled?
Yeah, hold on, wait,
Donald?
this is hype. This is actually super
Okay.
hype right now. Oh my god.
Winner.
Oh my fucking god.
So the reason is we blocked everything he could have there, and he checked the turn with. He couldn't have checked with a king
I can't believe you won that. So he couldn't.
because it was top pair. So he would have kept betting.
So you weren't even scared of the flush or anything though?
Nah.
Oh my god.
He would have bet. He would have bet
Oh
a
my
flush draw.
Since the start of this video, just how much real money have you made?
Looks like we're up 28 on that one and 5 on this one.
There you go. That's a good day.
Yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah, that's more than I make at my other job. So,
I mean, shit. We're only doing 2 tables too. Like this is even like.
How many would you normally play in something like this? Like 4?
not in the Zoom, but I would normally try to play 4.
Oh gosh.
Two on this Zoom is.
I guess as you fold
it
and
goes
it moves on.
fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what I
So
said.
we're only calling here because we have 2 overs and a backdoor flush draw. So we'll see what happens.
lots of beauty.
That may scare him.
So how will you know if he bets here? Do you think he's?
See, he didn't like
Okay.
that. See, like as predicted. But guess what? We're gonna act like we.
You're gonna bluff to the river. Okay.
I'm gonna bet here
All right, the turn,
and,
the turn.
and the river. I'm gonna bet both.
You're double
strings.
barreling?
No, we didn't. We only had
Oh my god, he just folds.
first bullet.
What the fuck? I swear to God, I bet there against my friends, and they just call.
Yeah.
And then they have pocket aces or something, or some.
Yeah.
Oh man. I just wish my brain like worked like this, like where I could just.
It works. It works like this. It works like this.
You got a pulse, buddy. You're
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah. I think the craziest part is you're not using like a HUD. So there's this thing a lot of poker players use where it's a HUD where it just kind of displays like their stat, like the other player's stats.
Yeah, it's a heads-up display. It kind of gives you real-time numbers of how they're playing your opponents. It keeps track of each opponent's stats, how many hands they play, how many times they raise, how many times they call.
That sounds like such crucial knowledge to sit down on a table and know.
We're playing these guys blind. So.
Like if you sit down and you know a guy's only playing like 5% of his hands, you know if he's playing a hand, he's going to be playing a really fucking good hand.
Yeah.
That's right. And
But-
now he's raising all the time, you know.
Yeah. Or like flip side, if you know somebody's playing like 50% of their hands, it's like, okay, I want to get in literally any
that's right.
possible
How
pot.
far do people go to like throw their stats because of something like that?
It's too hard.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean they would go to great lengths if it was easier, but they're also trying to win. So if you're trying to play a winning strategy and throwing stats, it would be
Gotcha.
Yeah, you could really put yourself in a couple of really tough spots.
Okay, so this is a random question for you.
Sure.
So it kind of goes in with what Jacob's talking about though, like what about bluffing though? Like do you have like a set bluff range? Like
So it's pretty much just
Or
a
you just make them up.
combination of what your range advantage looks like theirs and how they've played the hand to represent the hand they're trying to represent. And
Okay.
then do I block those things?
Okay.
So if I have those cards that he's trying to represent that he has, then I'm pretty much going to go with it every single time with nothing.
Oh my god. Okay.
That'll happen again. Like we kind of had that happen one time earlier, so
Wait, what happened there? Because I saw we had ace king, and then did we?
they folded.
Okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So we have a fun player here and we have top pair and now he's
That
just,
name's never going to not
he's
make me
just
laugh.
betting into us. So we're just going to we would normally raise, but since he's so fun, let's keep him playing.
Yeah. I still think it was real fun. It was funny to me looking back, but I remember like as a kid when I was going to your house, you know, you were just playing like Texas Hold'em on like, what was the site?
It's probably this one actually.
I don't
It's
think
probably
it was.
this one. Oh yeah.
'Cause I remember you had like little stress balls and like there's something Hold'em, right?
Okay, so this guy probably has a flush, but since he's a fun player,
Yeah.
we're gonna call
We're gonna call him.
Yeah.
Call him for the people.
for the people. Here you go, free.
I just remember you got
$15.
like points on the website for how
you
many
had 2
games you
pair.
got, and then you were like they'd send you stuff like merch and whatnot.
Oh yeah. That was full tilt.
Full tilt. That's
Oh, shit.
Those are gone. We can't even play there anymore.
Because I just remember, like, you know, I'm a kid. I was like, oh, I think my dad's so cool. Like, I want to get into this.
Yeah.
And here I am at like my mom's house, and she just looks over on my computer. I'm installing Full Tilt.
Yeah, I
And I'm sure you heard about that later.
Yeah, she didn't like that.
I think I was playing like one free table, not really knowing what I was doing. But I want to say I was probably like 12. You know, lied about my age to get in there.
Yeah.
I know she didn't find it funny, but I think that site is really funny.
Yeah. It was a great site. They shut down.
Yeah, because like gambling laws online just got more strict over the time.
Oh.
Yes. You know, they kind of shut all of them down, and
That's what I
it was
thought.
the whole thing.
So why is Ignition different?
Well, technically.
Yeah, I'm not sure how all that works. I'm not sure how that works.
Gotcha.
The laws are crazy, man. Colin, put a GIF on the screen right now, by the way.
Yeah.
I thought I was asking the good question.
Yeah,
I'm asking the question no one should be asking.
There's a reason why I have a Chase bank account, is all I'm going to say. All right?
Yeah. Shout out to Chase.
Shout out to Chase. Great bank.
Oh, we have the nuts. And we have a guy raising them.
Oh. Wait, he's raising you with all this?
He raised right there. And now he's firing into the nuts, boys.
Oh, I love dumbasses.
Should we think about it? We'll think about it.
Yeah.
Then we'll call.
Oh, so that is fucked up. Thinking about it?
That's so.
That's so... Okay, so there's...
Now,
I always
there's
wonder.
a full house is in play, but we're just going to have to pay
Yeah.
him off.
I always wonder where I got it from. You know?
Yeah, no, that's some psychological
All right.
shit.
Hopefully this guy doesn't
was.
have...
Okay, my logic says there's no way he has it, though, right?
The only
'Cause-
thing he could have is sixes or threes. He can't, or I mean, he could have quads, but he either has sixes or threes, or we win. No, we win.
Yep, okay. Oh my god.
Ship it. So this one we're up $65, and this one we're up 4.
And that's after, like, calling that huge hand earlier,
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Guys,
Yeah, no,
we're
now I
going,
see-
Guess, we're go,
Yeah,
we're going
poker's
to,
fun, right?
Yeah,
Do
no.
you have Western Sizzler here? We're going to Sizzler.
I don't think we have those here. It's
Yeah.
like we don't really have many buffets. That's such a southern thing, really.
My dad used to love Western Sizzler.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been there. We always just went to Golden Corral. That was
It's
our
like
buffet.
more or less the same.
Okay.
Golden Corral. Yeah.
Yeah,
he
that was
liked-
our Sunday after church classic.
Yeah,
that was
he-
us, yeah.
Yeah. He liked that establishment as well.
It was...
Here's just a buffet guy. Like,
Yeah, big fan of the
yeah.
buffet.
And I feel like I never really got an answer why.
Yeah, I don't know either, really. Okay.
I don't think he ever really gave a reasoning for why we have to go anywhere. He just let us know he wanted to.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, it's your birthday. Where you want to go for dinner? Western Sizzler.
Yeah, where else would I go?
Yeah. Like, I'm the one asking the stupid questions. It was like that and Johnny Carino's.
All right, how are you feeling about that board on the left real
Oh,
quick?
it's terrible.
Terrible?
Yeah, we'll just probably just play this a little slower. I'll even probably check it here.
See.
I can't get over think about it.
Ooh.
It's so simple.
I'm just gonna see. This is where people keep
Yeah.
going. That's you got to step away from that one.
Wait, that was such a small bet, though, you know?
It was
One
half
card.
pot. On,
Oh, there's a half pot? Okay, never
yeah,
mind.
and
Okay.
his range is just so strong. He's under the gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So if you had to guess what he had, like roughly
He
what
could have
cards?
had tens plus, you know,
Tens
any
plus.
of those pairs. He could also had the same hand.
Oh,
But
true.
he could also had king queen or queen jack, you know, suited.
Okay.
You know, it's just all of the hands, and my hand wasn't going to improve enough.
Yeah, that makes sense. So the earlier you are in like the pre-flop rotation as well, like you don't want to be betting with shitty cards. Like if you're the first to go, you don't want to be betting with like 7-5 offsuit or something.
Yeah, and
because more people are going to be going
so
after
important. So
Yeah.
if he's out of position and willing to bet, you know, you kind of, you know, it's uncomfortable being out of position anyways. Position's
Yeah.
so important.
That makes sense. Ace 8 shouts.
Shouts Major Duncan.
Shouts to Major Duncan. Do you have any Major Duncan stories? I feel like we've had it a
No,
lot.
I don't.
Okay,
he was
no.
always a nice kid. I don't have anything.
Major is a nice guy. I don't know why I laughed at that.
Yeah.
I love Major.
No, I would laugh at that
Yeah, it's just.
too. You have any good
Would
stories?
you
about-
raise this hand, Joe?
Wait, King Queen
King
off?
6 under the gun.
King 6? No. I get rid of that one.
You have any? What about Don stories? You know Don.
Oh man, I don't want to call my boy Don out. Love Don Juan. He's good people. He is good people.
Yeah, don't worry.
think.
On this channel, I've already told the story of what Grandpa said to Don that one time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that story's come out multiple times. Don't
Wait.
worry.
Oh, wait, was that story?
It was like when my
Let's go ahead and hear it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's hear it again. It's even better. So as I said, for my 21st birthday, my grandpa and dad was like, let's take him out. And then, of course, they start playing on the high roller tables, and I don't see him for the whole trip outside of dinner. And so they were like, yeah, bring a friend. You know, so I wasn't alone.
so Tom was here for this story too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So there was just a girl who lived in Southern California. We were in Vegas. She drove all the way out here to see us. I was friends with her. And Dawn was single.
I've heard that. Okay,
Yeah. No,
I know
I've told the story so many times.
Okay.
Oh, we have someone raising our pocket kings.
Ooh.
That's how we make money.
Are we putting it in?
Yeah, but
No, we're definitely raising.
long story short, we hung out. Like I kept telling Don, like there was a vibe going on and everything, and I
Yeah.
was like, we were in our room, and I was like, I'm gonna go down to the food court for probably a long amount of time. You know, trying to give them some space, be a good wingman. And Don goes, okay, yeah, we'll come with.
Let's go, dude.
And yeah, I'm just like,
Tom
oh.
wants chicken wings.
Yeah, so we all eat, blah, blah, blah. He's like, all right, yeah, she's leaving. I'm going to walk her to a car. And we're like, all right, yeah, nudge, nudge. And then he comes back and he's like, what? And he's just completely oblivious. Didn't realize anything was going on. And like, it's not that Don wasn't open to it. He was.
Yeah.
And then we go down, and I tell my dad the story. I tell my grandpa the story. They're laughing. Then Don comes and joins us. And this is funny. It's like, because, again, this is like the last trip my dad and I got with grandpa before he passed away. So it was like, the story stands out because he was still sharp. And he, like, there was like a news story. And it was like, this just in, teacher sleeps with student.
Yeah.
Like awful, bad, and bad, you know. And then he was like, "So what a goddamn shame. Back in my day, that woman would have been revered as a hero." And we're like, "Whoa," which is a hilarious.
Yeah.
And you know, he's like, "This is the first time. I mean, I'm 21. Like, I'm drinking with my grandfather, and like, he's just saying, like, yeah,
Your first time drinking ever.
yeah, first time drinking ever. Actually,
Here's your bluff.
You're taking two? You're evil.
And here's another bluff.
What the
Just see how it goes."
I guess, yeah, like I look at these boards, I'm like, I don't even know what like the best thing to have is on either one. They're both ugly.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Nice.
All
And,
right.
yeah, and
Yeah, ship it.
Colin, can we get a replay of that one?
Yeah.
Look at the slow-mo effect.
yeah, but then he's like talking like, "Oh, that one back in my day, shit, that one would have been goddamn hero."
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we're just laughing. Your dad,
Yeah.
I don't even think you've heard the story before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was like, "Yeah, I was 13 when I slept with my first teacher."
I had never heard that. When he said that, I
Yeah.
was like, holy shit.
Yeah, that was
I
news to
believe he
all of
just
us.
said that.
Yeah, he was like, "I was 13 when I was sleeping with my Spanish teacher." And then
Okay, we're over betting this turn with the ace of clubs, just so you know why. Go ahead.
yeah, and then Don said he was like, "Oh, you lost your virginity to your Spanish teacher?" And he goes, "Pfft, "No." Takes a drink.
No
Oh my god.
fucking way. No, if I'm that guy, I am
Poker's easy, guys. Just do that.
Yeah.
just river of flush.
Yeah, and then he was just like, "Pfft, no," like all confident, takes a drink, and Don's like, "How do you fuck at 12 years old?" And then my grandpa, without skipping a beat, just says, "Apparently better than you do now." I could tell that story a million times. It sucks that it has to be about Don.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of funny that's about Don, because to me, I'm like, I wouldn't expect that from Don.
Yeah, Don has like some of the most charisma of all of us.
Yeah, like, I would expect as much.
Wrong place, wrong time,
Yeah.
really.
If it, not Vegas, any other place. What the fuck do you do with jacks? Actually, can I just
I'm
ask
gonna
you?
call. We're just gonna call and see if we can flop one.
Jacks are my least favorite hand in the game. Jacks
Yeah.
are the Luigi of poker. I don't know how else to put
Okay.
it. Like, they always beat me, but I can't win with them. Like, okay. Like, the second I see a queen, king, or ace come up on the turn.
In this scenario, you're just gonna have to go
Yeah.
broke.
Here, I guess it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gotta call.
How much is he betting for?
All of it. He's over the pot.
Oh, shit. You have aces or some shit?
No.
Ace. Oh. No ace, no king, no ace. I hate Christ, dude. This fucking Luigi,
all we can do
dude.
is play it right, guys. All we can do.
Yeah,
is play
how many? We're still up a
We're
lot.
still up.
I am mentally in the negatives
Destroyed
now.
after that? Yeah.
See, I am too much of a feel-based player. I feel like.
All right, I got another story of involving
Yeah.
my dad. One time, it was like post-pandemic, not post-pandemic, right as things lifted,
Ooh, some
Jaden and I
trips.
wanted to travel, and we came to Dallas, which is where my dad lives. So Jaden is meeting my parents for the first time. This is like April 2021.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't expect my dad's not like really like the embarrassing kind of parent or anything. So I wasn't like on edge. Like I wasn't thinking like, oh, be cool, Dad. You know, I wasn't thinking like that.
Yeah.
All my friends like my dad, so I was like, this is gonna be easy. And we get in there, and Jaden, he was asking like icebreaker questions to Jaden, and we were like, oh yeah, where'd you go to school? She was like, oh, at ASU. And then my dad shot this at her. Look at my hands, Joe. Yeah, some people call that. Yeah, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink, the shocker, like that kind of hand motion. He just like pulls it up at her, and I'm just like, Jane of all people, I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm just.
This is a true story. And Jacob's face is so classic.
My dad just pulls it out, stares at Jaden, and is like, and I'm like, what? And then Jaden does it back. And I'm just sitting there, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, it's just this whole story transpired in 2 seconds. You know?
Yeah.
2 seconds of time, but like it went by so slowly.
That's the longest eternity in your life.
2 seconds.
His face was so great.
That's so funny.
And
he was so shocked that I threw the shocker up at her.
Yeah,
But it wasn't. It was Sun Devils.
What does that mean in ASU terms?
is the
It's
Sun
the
Devils.
Sun Devils
Go Sun
pitchfork.
Devils. It's a pitchfork. Yeah.
Why not just do? Okay, there's like
You can do this, right?
Yeah, you can do. Yeah, you can.
There's a lot of
Middle pointer.
there's a lot
every
you can
other
do
finger.
here.
I think when they came out with that hand signal, there was no shocker in play at the time.
And I feel like they kind of keep it because now people have a lot of like fake, ironic school spirit.
Yeah,
You know?
Oh, dude, if I was from ASU, I'd
You
have so
throwing
much-
this up at every football
Oh yeah,
game.
I'm throwing that up in math class, dude.
You can get a shirt with it.
Go Sun Devils.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go back to ASU.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny. Like that is a party school too.
Yeah, beautiful campus actually.
Yeah.
I love ASU.
I love it.
But yeah, in that moment they explained it to me, and then they both just lost their shit because. I mean, yeah, Jaden went there and all, but I'm just saying, imagine if my dad did that and Jaden happened to not know what it was. Because she knows what the other one is, I promise.
I knew it. You got to know your audience.
Jaden like went to like ASU and just like never actually showed up.
Yeah,
She just
yeah.
like
Online classes.
online classes only. Like
I think.
Or if she would have just been saying she went to ASU to like
To
impress me
impress
that
you
I went
guys.
to college at least, you know?
and that's how you found out.
Yeah.
It's like-
It's so funny because like the icebreaker was immediately gone after that. Like you guys were in.
We were best friends already after that. Anytime you throw the Sun Devils up.
Yeah. It's
and
a good way to
know
make
what you're
meet
talking
people.
about, you're good.
Oh my. See, I mean, like I already did like my college was the we were called the Broncos, but we spelled it with an H.
Yeah.
Because it's from like 1900s or some
At
shit.
UCO?
Yeah, UCO. Yep. Roll shows and like
Yeah.
we do hooves up, which is where you just like cup your hand, just put them up.
Yeah.
Everyone thought it was fucking stupid, so I loved it. Like I would just do that.
That's your energy.
Yeah, very much my energy.
Yeah.
Sun Devil's energy absolutely would have been
You
my
would've been
energy.
there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if I was putting my hooves
You would
up,
have gotten your master's.
I would have gone back. Dude,
We'd be calling you Dr. Joe.
Dr. Joe.
Dr. Sun Devils.
Dude, I can't wait to get my doctorate in English.
Dad, what was your degree in?
Mine?
Yeah.
Business communications.
Yeah.
It's one step under doctor.
You're on the come up. Yeah.
I mean, because University of Oklahoma, they didn't really have any of the cool hand motions.
No.
No, because like you could make OU with your hand, but that looks lame as shit.
Yeah.
Even OSU, like they have like the guns at the very
the
least.
guns are.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
the guns are.
Gun-
Cool.
Guns are cool, but I hate OSU.
You know, say like I think the
Cowboys.
Longhorns have a pretty good symbol, and it's so funny. You just turn it upside
Yeah, you turn it
down.
upside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it fucked up? Like, as two Oklahomans, is it fucked up that I respect the Texas Longhorns more than like OSU? I don't care about sports really.
I don't think
But for
that's that
some
messed
reason,
up.
yeah, like
It's
as
like
an OU fan,
OSU's like Civil War though.
yeah, and that's not as hype, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you have to deal with that every day. But like the OU versus Texas war, that was just a world war.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's
No,
just
we
like,
just kind of ignored OSU for the most part.
Yeah.
I remember whenever, me and Dad, OU fans growing up. His dad,
Boomers here?
Texas fan.
Texas fan.
And so you can see like where the family dynamics start kicking in.
okay.
And I remember that we went to like a hat store, like Caps or something like that, Lids.
Oh, yes.
And someone just put the the Texas hats upside down on the rack.
Oh, I still do that. Yeah.
As a kid, I thought that was the funniest thing.
Yeah.
And then you and I were in Texas. I like on a road trip. I didn't realize we were in Texas. So there I am, like, 8 years old, flipping all the hats in a Texas gas station.
Yeah. Okay, so I've had
We just get jumped there.
I've had a similar situation back in like middle school. All my family was OSU fans. They all, for some reason, I'm an OU
Tulsa.
fan.
It's
And
closer.
Tulsa,
Yeah,
that makes
I guess that makes sense. But like
Getting real niche Oklahoma and all.
yeah,
this
the
stuff.
Oklahoma fans are popping the fuck off. They're like, oh
Oh yeah, I know where
these towns.
Stillwater is.
Yeah.
Yo, you remember Pops? Hey.
Oh, dude.
Oklahoma?
I got left whenever I was getting my like driver's license,
Yeah.
like doing like my student driving shit. We drove from Tulsa to Pops, which is like an hour and a half, and I fell asleep in that hour and a half drive while someone else was driving,
Yeah.
and they left me in the car. They locked the door and left me in there because they just didn't. I was like, that's fucked. But yeah, I went to OSU's homecoming week.
Yeah.
Not knowing I was going to OSU's homecoming week in my giant bright red OU hoodie. That's like a 6-year-old, or not a 6-year-old, like a 6th grader.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I get like the realization of like I'm misrepresenting.
Yeah, I
where
was
I'm
also
at.
8, so I thought that was a pretty good alibi.
Okay, you're like, yeah, no, I was out of the age of
cute,
accountability.
you know? Yeah,
like,
that's
yeah,
true. That's different.
yeah. My family was all pissed at me because they were like, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. I'm like, I'm just fucking cold. It's like 20 degrees. I have one hoodie.
Dad, you have a good college story for us?
Well, when I was in high school, you were talking about OU Texas. My friends and I went down to OU Texas,
Yeah.
and we wore OU shirts, and OU got smashed, and so we all went out and bought Texas shirts so we could go out and party it
I respect
without
that.
getting beat up.
Yeah, I respect that. Like if
We
you're
were running around yelling "Go Texas!"
Yeah.
just trying to have a good time.
and, like no one from Oklahoma's gonna like recognize you either.
No, they're
'cause-
gone.
Yeah, they're not
They're
gonna
not
get
at the
this
party.
Yeah. Oh, that's smart.
Like, I play for both sides, so I always come out on top.
Yeah, as long as you're like getting to like party at the end of the day too.
Yeah.
Like that's all that.
That guy just called me down with pocket twos. Wow.
Wow. Wait, what'd you have? Like wait, you
Just
just
middle
called.
pair, but like, what can he really beat?
Yeah. Oh, having pocket twos is like that's a really scary thing to call. Like like the only thing I guess you're beating is ace high.
He was
like,
a
any
fun
high card.
player though, so
Yeah,
that's
okay,
why,
fun
we
player.
play with them because they're fun.
So whenever you get a fun player, you don't like you're not betting into them or anything. You're not raising them. You just let them bet to you.
Yeah, you want to let them have as much fun as they want.
Oh my god. See, I always try to have fun with them, and so I try to raise them.
They don't want to play like that.
Oh, okay. So calling's not fun. Raising is fun.
Yeah, they like.
I
that.
get poker.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
that's
a better
it.
player now. Okay, I get it. I get it. All right, like this is back throwing like a Falco type shit. Like it just clicks.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's well said, actually.
Yeah. Like I think as long like learning just like the gimmicks with like in any like sport, I feel like just like the lowest
just
road.
any game.
Yeah.
Just any game. You know.
Like I'm sure basketball has gimmicks somehow. Down to layups or those gimmicks.
I think what's so crazy is like the evolution of rules and like sports over time. Every time I get recommended a video over that, I always think it's interesting. Like, think about like shot clock, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like before the shot clock, it was like a stall meta.
Yeah.
You know, you just grab the ball and it's like, if I have the lead, I'm not letting the other
bad
team
teams
touch it.
played really good teams, they would
Yeah.
just try to run the clock out.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
then make a basket at the end.
And then basketball got like their very first tall player, and they had to implement the shot clock.
Yeah.
Which I mean, like the shot clock is kind of neat too, though, because like I don't know, like it actively makes the game better. Like it's an extra rule, which usually like in my brain I hear adding rules. I think not fun.
Yeah.
Like
I think like I like rules getting added because there's always a story, you know, because I mean, you know, a lot of people hate patch culture and like esports, video games, stuff like that. I like it because I like looking back and be like, remember when we did this?
oh, you like watching the last tournament of the patch? Yeah.
I think it's hype because, you know, I love, I mean, you know, just looking at shit like in Smash, you know,
Going back and watching Meta Knight, Bayonetta.
yeah, just sit and think about like, remember Vanilla Pichu in Ultimate? That was funny.
Oh, I think about Vanilla Ultimate all the time.
Yeah, it's such a funny game.
That was such a sick patch. But
Yeah, Dad. So like in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, they had a Meta Knight from Kirby, and he was the whole tier list. Every other character, how good you were in the game was how good do you do against him. Like
Yeah.
he was that good. where
Wow.
he had an answer for every single move. Like, before you went in to play against Meta Knight, you had to be like, what move do I have that can contest with this? Like, it was just oppressive. Like, I think that was the most oppressive character in all of fighting games.
Oh yeah.
If not like old Street Fighter, like Akuma maybe, but like I think Brawl Meta Knight.
Brawl Meta Knight was really fucking good. Okay, so in your brain though, was Brawl Meta Knight more oppressive than like Bayonetta? Like, because you didn't think Bayonetta was insane at the end, right?
At the end, no, but that was also a nerf Bayonetta.
Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
I guess there were no badges in Brawl
There was a
unless you count PM.
Here's the thing about Meta Knight, though. It's like Bayonetta can kind of touch you once and kill you, and that's terrifying. But even like pre-patch Bayonetta did that a lot. But I think the problem with Meta Knight is he just didn't let you play the game.
Yeah, I guess you could just go to the edge with him, and most people couldn't deal with that, or he could just go to the top and like just air camp.
It's like it's just such a weird conundrum of like, was Bayonetta really that more oppressive? Because it's like, I want to say yes, but Meta Knight just straight up denied you from playing the game. Yeah, shit was insane. Funny though.
At the very least, it was fun watching people beat Bayonetta at the very end. Like
Yeah,
watching
it was
like
a
Leo.
raid boss.
Because that's how I found out about Leo. I was like, oh, he's the Bayo Slayer. I was like, oh, Marth must just beat Bayonetta. That's what I heard on commentary. Looking back, I'm like,
Bro,
probably
Leo-
not. I'm sure Leo was just good.
With Marth in the last tournament.
Oh, wait, that's
Yeah.
sick.
He reversed 3-0'd Kazuya with Marth.
Wait, does he still play Marth like actively?
He wants to. Like, I think he wishes he could. His character's not very good.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I feel like he's like a swordy guy at heart.
Yeah.
That sucks that neither one of them wanted to play the Ace Queen.
Yeah, so Dad, I think we probably just wrap it up at your next big hand.
Okay. Let's see if we can get a big one.
Yeah,
We haven't had aces, or
Yeah, how are we looking right now?
we're up. Let's see, 13 and 14.
huge.
If you guys out there can do math, tell me how we're doing.
Like $17.
Yeah.
Something like
13 and 14.
that. Yeah, something about that.
Yeah. I like, and if
Who's
we
gonna fact check?
yeah.
I don't have a calculator, so I'm gonna go with it.
All right, Jack King off, or King Jack off, as the funny poker players call it. Does it get Jack off?
Which side are you, Dad?
I think it's Jack King off.
Jack
Okay.
King off. Jack King off. All right.
Yeah. I like Jack King off more.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's
tough.
more ring to. Yeah.
It's just that he just kind of like did the min raise. I thought about just raising him, but
All right.
look, here's an open jam. You don't
Oh,
see that too
okay.
Often.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Fun player.
like before that guy raised like or jammed it all. Like, would you have played Jack 8 on the button?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, because you usually want to have cards that are either like suited and connected, because then you can get flushes easier, or
Yep.
that are close enough to where you can get a straight with them.
Yep. Correct.
Like,
And you just want to play a lot of hands from the button because position's so important.
Yeah.
And you're like get so much more information.
being on the button means you get to go last like every single time, right?
Right.
Yeah.
You get to see what everybody else does and if they like their hand, you know.
Yeah. You see that everyone else just checks, so now you know you can fold or
Yeah, or
like
bet.
Yeah.
And you can if you looked at all your stats at the end of the year, you will have won the most money from the button.
Really?
Yep. Just that's
That-
how important position is.
I did not realize that. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I didn't realize it was like by far the best position. Actually, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So you just want to be able to play as many hands from there as you can.
So just fold every other hand that's not in the button.
There you
Always.
go.
Yep. Yep. Just oversimplify it. Probably. I'm trying to think. 9-8.
Yeah, we may call there.
Ooh. Honestly,
We'll
both.
give it one more round.
Yeah.
If we don't get any big hands, we'll call it. Just see if we get lucky here.
I was gonna say because both those hands are like somewhat juicy looking, like to me at least.
Yeah.
But
So we have a fun player that limped in over here.
love. All right.
So we'll see what happens. See, this guy's trying to. Oh no, he didn't. He just called. So yeah.
All right. So how are you feeling about this board then against a fun player?
Well, he just jammed. And we don't really have anything. That's what makes him so fun.
What the fuck? But okay, if you had like literally anything there at all, though, then that jam is
Oh, I
super.
would've
If you had
called.
tens, nines,
Yeah.
anything. See?
Okay. Well, I will just start shutting these down. Hopefully, we'll catch a big hand before we get there.
Yeah.
Here's a pair and a flush draw.
All right, that's kind of the deal with poker. That's why people play like 4 tables at a time. Sometimes it's just nothing happens.
Yeah.
But I mean, you're making money though, and that's something at the very least.
Making money's fun. We're getting raised with our pair and the flush draw.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I guess we have to call.
Oh, dang.
All right, so we got trips.
And now we're gonna squeeze here, put the pressure on these boys. Okay, so this guy may have a flush draw, and he wouldn't be able to fold if we raise him. So.
He won't be able to fold. Okay.
And we hit the flush, so he may have that too. So we'll see.
Yeah. So we lose to 2 cards right now, or pocket 6s for anything.
Oh, he
Or-
checked. So we're gonna definitely do something.
Oh, that's big. Like, there's not many hands that beat us there, so surely. How's that other hand looking? Nice,
It's good.
big
We have a
win.
gut shot. Yeah, he's a strong hand here. He was under the gun, and he didn't fold to our squeeze, and he called there, so we'll let it go. All right, so
Jack Queen.
we only
nice.
have a few hands left here.
We're good. I thought last hand was pretty good though.
Yeah,
And
that was
Queen,
awesome.
Queen Jack suit is also pretty nice. Love having that. God, have you played much live poker lately? Or,
No,
no.
and you know it's huge right now in Texas. There's so much live poker going on.
Wait, is poker allowed in Texas?
Yeah.
Live? Okay. I
Yeah,
didn't
so
know that.
they have poker rooms,
Oh.
and instead of collecting a rake, they collect. You pay for your seat per hour.
Oh, I like.
So, yeah.
Is that better? Actually, I feel like in my brain that sounds better, but
Yeah, it's better.
it's better.
It's
Okay.
better. So here we have a pair and a straight draw.
I got some suited
And he's
connectors as
got
well.
And he gave us a decent price. So let's see if we can hit it. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Missed it. Thought I hit it.
Oh yeah.
But we
Okay.
could check it back. We have enough showdown value. He doesn't have a king, so yeah, we win.
Wait, how do you know he didn't have a king? Or he would
He
I
could
guess.
have never checked that river because he would have wanted to get it all in probably.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
That's like the quick type of like logic deduction that I'm just like, I wouldn't have thought of that.
Yeah.
Makes sense. It's it's so simple, but I wouldn't have gotten there.
Yeah. Because I always just give people like the credit that they're gonna triple mind game me. Like, oh, like they have it, they're just checking so that way they can induce it about like a bluff for me. But I guess it doesn't
It's
really
so
matter.
easy to do that too.
Yeah.
You just assume why would somebody do that if they didn't have it? you
Yeah.
know?
So how are you feeling? Okay. How do you feel here with?
So anytime you get in the multi-way pots, the main thing is just to play your hand pretty straightforward. There's
Okay.
no bluffing. There's no anything because anything you do here, you got another guy gets to act. So there's no telling what he's gonna have.
Okay, yeah, he could have raised you or anything. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Alright.
it. Enjoyed it, fellas.
What was our totals?
Okay,
We went in
have
25 with each table.
19, almost $20 on this one, and 17 on that one.
I'll take it.
Yeah, winner, chicken dinner. I don't want to
Easy.
shut these down. Then we're going to give everybody your account.
Yeah,
my
your account.
information.